Workshop to pause and see the sounds. Welcome and thank you all for coming. Our agenda for today will be to go over a new reading tip, to have some practice time, and then a reflection and any updates. As always, during this workshop, please make sure that you are prepared to listen, that you are present and focused on what is being taught, and that you are not distracted by things going on around you. After the workshop video, make sure you ask me questions if there is anything you're unsure of or confused by. So, why are we here at Springboard? Your child has a reading goal, and as a whole team, we will learn and practice together to help your child. You will read with your child and ask questions as your child explores books. The learning at school and your coaching at home help your child feel safe, try something new, and grow in their reading abilities. Your child will get a reading boost. Thank you to those of you who joined us last week. We had 70% of our Springboard parents attend. Keep reading with your child. Children are taking their midpoint assessments, and we are seeing scores go up. Please make sure you have your materials, your reading tip page, and books to practice with your child. If you did not receive one from your child's teacher, please ask they send it home. Our workshop today is titled Pause and See the Sounds. First, we'll talk about tricky words to choose. This is not a tip you do with every tricky word then. We'll talk about how the mouth moves and feels differently with each sound. Finally, you'll remind your child to put it all together. Why do we want to learn this? Slowing down and sounding out unfamiliar words is natural for readers. That's a good reading habit to develop and will help your child figure out harder and harder words. You can ask questions to help them. Remember to take time to think about how a word looks and feels in their mouth. That mind-body connection is important for beginning readers. Here we will check in on some literacy terms that we all should know. Let me read what a long vowel sound and what a short vowel sound are defined as. Here,
The long vowel sound is used when you say the name of the vowel, A, E, I, O, U, itself. This happens most of the time when the last letter of the word is an E, like in the sounds lake, scene, kite, road, cute, and huge. A short vowel sounds are different for each vowel, A, E, I, O, U, and are quicker or cut off, A, I, A. This happens when the word ends with a consonant, like in cat, well, trip, caught, cut, pass, and cuff. As words get longer and more complex, letter sound spelling rules, including short and long vowel patterns, and their spellings also get more complex.
we can see why the word complex is a good word to try and coach students through. The child in this model is mixing up the sounds. They are saying the U instead of the short O and a B for the P sound. Let's look at some common mistakes students may make while learning to read. I invite you all to take out your phones and turn the camera on to see yourself. With the camera on, let's say the sounds of these letters. Pay attention to the way your mouth makes each sound. Where is your tongue placed? Is the sound in your throat? Is it in your nose? Is your tongue on the roof of your mouth? Let's make these sounds and pay attention to the way our mouth moves.
Pay attention to the way your mouth makes each sound. A, I, A. A, E, I, O, U. G, J, T, K, P, B, F, V.
Here are some more words that you can practice by paying attention to how your mouth moves for each word. After working with your child and reminding them how the mouth moves for each sound, children will be able to put the sounds together and read the word. Here is a sample of some questions you might ask your child. Take a minute to look over these questions.
How does your mouth move when you make this letter sound? Watch how your mouth moves when you say cat and sat. What do you notice when you say the words big and rag? How does your mouth move when you make each letter's sound? How does your mouth move when you say each syllable in the word? How do these two words sound the same or different? Watch your mouth move when you say each syllable of the word. Can you put all the sounds together?
Here are some more tips if you are a bilingual or multilingual family. Now, it's time to practice. Choose a book with your child. Have your child begin reading out loud to you. Remember, if you come to a tricky word, help your child watch your mouth, make each sound, and then put the word together. I will be circulating through the room while you practice to provide one-on-one support and answer any questions you have. Thank you for joining us today in our parent workshop. As always, if you have any questions about the reading tip, please ask me or your child's teacher. We hope to see you at our next workshop on Wednesday, May 8th